Straw, flip the thing!
Oh, will you? Fuck off! I'm not flipping anything!
Giggity,
Well,
that's what she said.
That's what
Flick
she
the bean.
said. Flick it!
Slick it.
It's normally kick it.
Kick him in the... what's name?
Kick it in the... Oh.
Ahoy hoy!
Hello.
No.
No?
Ahoy hoy.
Okay, do it again.
Ahoy hoy!
Hello.
Hey, Straw.
I don't know who this person is. Help me. I'm being held prisoner.
Oh.
Now he's touching me very inappropriately.
We're on the move.
Ahoy hoy!
Ahoy hoy!
Hey, Parker!
Hey, Straw.
We're
Together we are. The Battle Hammer! A hammer of battle we are.
Are we?
Yeah.
You don't appear to be wearing your limited Strictly Edition wristband.
I've got it round my cock.
You'll have a job. You can't fold it. You can't fold it up that small. Today is a very special day for you.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's...
Because we're not
day
filming
after
anything.
Valentine's Day. Or now. I mean, we don't know what it will be when you watch the video, obviously.
Well, how come you're still alive then?
Well...
Didn't you open your veins in the bath?
It was tempting. Right, there's this thing... I've never heard of this thing. Have you heard of this Galentine's Day?
Who?
Galentine's Day, right? As in for gals. So, like, if you're single, you can just go out with your friends, because, you know, oh my god, right? There's not a fucking Blokes-and-Tines Day, is there? Right, there should be a fucking...
That's another thing that gets... That's
Day.
another thing that gets me. There's no Son's Day. It's a Daughter's Day. There's
really
a Grandparents' Day.
Is it really a Daughter's Day?
There's a Your Fucking Dog Day. You know, but there's no Son's Day. Which is a good thing.
There's one every week.
That's a Sunday. Not Sons.
Yesterday was... Oh, okay.
Right, what are we doing today, Parky?
We're going to talk a bit about scenery and some other random shit.
Now, why are we randomly talking about scenery? What has happened? What has been the catalyst?
The catalyst. This catalyst card. Boom. What a genius. Comedy gold.
What's been the catalyst for this then?
Well, because there is the event, the Norfolk Open, running at Athena Games this Saturday.
Where's that then?
It's at Athena Games.
Where's that?
Oh, in Norwich.
Where's that?
East Anglia.
Where's that?
This side of the country.
Where's that?
In England.
Where's that?
In Europe.
Are we there yet?
No, not yet.
That's a disappointing trip.
Yeah, this Saturday we'll be going to Norwich. We'll be going to Athena Games in Norwich to play the Norfolk Open, the Spring Open, I think, because we went to the Winter Open, didn't we? Yeah. There you go. 16-player event. I think there's 14 booked so far. So if you want your tickets, go for it now. Go and look at Athena Games. Go and go to Tabletop Game UK and see if you can find a ticket. Or just leave some comments in the below and we'll see what we can do for you.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Nudge, nudge.
Say no
Say
more.
no more.
A nod's as good as a wink to a blind bat.
Yeah. But the reason we're talking about terrain specifically is because we have been asked to provide some terrain.
Which is a little bit cheeky.
Well, yeah, but we don't mind. Well, I don't mind.
I
He
mind.
minds. Would have been nice to know a little earlier. We could have made some.
We could have
nice
made
new
some,
stuff
but
and
no.
Gone on the whole.
No.
Then we could have created for some you and then done some videos and shizzle,
Oh,
manizzle.
I'm sure they'd have loved that. Christ.
Might have done.
So what we're going to do is a very quick chat on, you know, what sort of scenery.
You probably want to have not just for Guild Ball. We'll do a specific bit about Guild Ball, but also for your general wargaming arsenal, as it were.
Ooh, arse.
Arse.
You said arse.
I did say arse. Arse.
Right then, shall we begin this silly
Let's
show?
begin.
We'll start with the basics, shall we?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's start with the basics. This is a bowl.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Turn it over.
It's a hat. It's a moss-covered moob.
It's a bleeding hill.
It's a huge pectoral muscle. Yeah. Yes, it's a hill. Hills are elevated positions. If you don't know what a fucking hill is,
You're a fucking
there's
idiot.
something wrong with you.
Yes, you can stand on them.
Yeah.
And see for miles.
For the purposes of gaming, generally, they tend to be
Hills.
advantageous positions to look at stuff from. So you can, well, no, but you can see over things and over units and stuff like that, and you can hide behind them. So they're handy to break up. This is just one. This was a GW hill from way back into the day. And I think there's another one. So you can imagine these set up on like a 6x4 or a 4x4.
I'm pretty sure they know
Fight
what a
over
hill
it.
is.
I know, but hills. Hills are good. We like hills.
Now, this isn't a good bit.
Ooh.
Next, we have...
Trees.
You only ever want to put one on the table.
Trees are a form of life that have.
They've got more
existed for
personality and
millions of
charm than
years.
Parker. Hello, I'm going to take over this one now. I'm a tree. Hello.
They use photosynthesis to turn sunlight into chemical energy.
These ones don't.
Well, no, they don't, because they're not real trees. No, I mean, they are real, but they exist within our reality, as far as we can perceive.
Fucking wish you didn't exist
But
in
they're
my
not
bloody
trees.
reality, you bellend.
These are
Trees.
deciduous trees. And these are evergreen trees. Generally speaking, you'll tend to have them in a clump, known as a wood.
Or a copse.
Or a copse.
Or if you have lots of them,
Or a forest.
forest.
Or if you're playing in a tropical environment, perhaps a jungle. Difficult terrain, hard to move around, take cover, stuff
Yeah.
like that. Or you can have them spread out. They do make the place look nice, I think, a tree, because it gives the table elevation. I mean, just for the purposes of seeing, you know, it's nice to have maybe, say, almost like a valley with a hill with trees on, and it kind of really gives that kind of flow.
We do like our tables to look nice.
Yes, yeah.
So, remember, trees are important.
They are,
Why are they important?
because they provide oxygen.
Well, this one's done.
Well, they don't, no. But trees provide oxygen. Be good to trees. We like trees. Hug your local tree area. And trees are good for most games as well. I mean, hills and trees, yes, you can have specific setups for specific games, but generally speaking,
But they are
they're
good
good
for
for most
literally
games.
every...
And the great thing about a lot of these trees is they're not scale specific.
No.
They don't look weird when you put them next to a 6mm compared to a, you know, it's just a bigger fucking tree next to a fucking 6mm bloke.
But what I do like is I've seen a base, and it's got the round points on where you then put your trees in.
Foreground,
You know, that's a nice, clever idea, because
So
then
then
you can take trees
tree
out.
if you want to move a tank through or whatever it is you want to do.
But we just
Yeah,
like
they're
to-
quite nice.
But we like to clump them together, don't we?
Yeah.
We do like... That's
And these ones are quite good for that exact purpose. Specifically these slightly pointier ones, because you can kind of just squish them together as if they're growing next to each other, and then you can kind of move them without too much bother, because they're kind of semi-stuck, which I quite like.
But useful in any game.
Yeah, any game. And I think that's, a lot of people go, oh, I want this big, cool thing, like, you know, a specific terrain board, and that's great, but then once you've played on it a couple of times,
Yeah.
you can get a bit meh. Whereas if you've got some good quality generic terrain, whether it be good quality that you went out and spent money on, or just you know, made a decent amount of effort on yourself, it's nice to have a nice selection of basic stuff, hills, trees, crap like that. Then you can just plonk it down.
It's the same with any of this, you know, simple scatter terrain. Walls.
Yeah. Walls. They are tall-ish things that you can hide behind.
Sometimes made of
Great cover.
brick.
Or mud.
Or mud.
Or
feces.
flint.
Or
locally.
flint.
Because we have access to
Flint.
flint locally. Yeah. And I love stuff like this for giving... Because your trees and your hills are kind of area, things like these, you can really start making almost little walled gardens or whatever it is you want to do, you know, or if you get a building and you can do a little out kind of side.
Oh look, we've suddenly created an orchard.
Yeah, there you go, boom.
It's nice little things like that.
Yeah. But I like that. To me is having not just a table with terrain on it, but almost like a story that you're fighting over.
Which is what we do a lot, especially with it works really well with Wrath of Kings, doesn't it?
Yeah, Wrath of Kings it works well for because it's such a what's the word?
Game.
Well, it's like an objective kind of based game. So you know when you're planting terrain, you can think, oh, who's here and what's this going on?
Yeah.
What else have we got?
I mean, things like this are literally just made out of cardboard.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
You probably where did you get the plans for that? Out of an old dwarf, was it?
No, these ones these were all from the Lord of the Rings.
Oh really?
Thing, yeah.
Yeah. Nice. In Guild Ball, you can use them as obstacles. We tend to use them as obstacles so you can climb over them because they're only little. We don't use them as barriers.
No, the thing is, isn't it, when it comes to Guild Balls, how much scenery do you put on a table?
Well, there is the organised play document. If you don't know what that is, go and look on the Steamforge website, their newfangled website, and go to the downloads bit of the website and look for the organised play document. I think it's between 4 and 7 pieces of terrain, half of which must be obstacles. You can only have one fast ground, which has to be a certain size. I think it's about 3.
Oh,
Circle
this is
of
pretty.
2 mil.
Where's this
It is
from?
pretty.
Come on, you.
I don't remember. Oh, it's snowing.
Oh, bloody hell.
SMTS Creative Concepts do some nice resin terrain based for Guild Ball. Because you can buy resin terrain. You don't have to make it all yourself. If you want to just go, if you've got the money, just want to go out and buy it.
And
just go out and buy it.
Very, very pretty.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Good value for money. You know, you can paint it up as well or as not well as you like. You can do little additions to it if you want to. I'm using this little circle of planks as fast ground.
Yep.
Within Guild Ball, it means you get an extra 2 inches to your move, and that is the official size. So it's quite nice if you want to just go out and buy
So,
stuff.
I mean, we've made some.
Yeah.
We tried to keep them the right size.
Yeah.
But as you can see, all it is a basic pond with a few logs put over it.
You've done some hard coat to make it look a bit slippery, which is lovely.
So there you go.
I really like that. I mean, what are these little logs?
Oh,
What are
those
they?
logs are actually made from lolly sticks.
Lolly sticks. There you go. Boom. Lolly sticks. How good does that look? I'm
Lolly
going to get up and show you.
Lolly sticks and cat litter.
Didn't know you had a cat.
We haven't.
There you go. Oh, can you see that? Lolly sticks and cat litter, and some. What are these?
Broom.
A broom. There you go.
Because we're cheap.
And you've also got the high-end resin stuff. You know, there's a lot of detail on there, which you can obviously accent or as much or as little as you want. We've got the resin SMTS Creative Concepts, which is.
I love that piece.
It's a lovely piece. You know, it's flat enough that you can stand all your models on, but it's detailed enough that you can see what's going on. And obviously you can have it as is, as Straw's done here, just dry brushed it and airbrushed it a little bit, or you can then go to town and put little extra clump foliage and flowers and fucking shit like that.
Yeah, so you get the high end stuff, which is, you know, the really nice stuff.
Yeah.
And then you get our shit.
Rough ground.
Rough
So
ground.
A bit of cardboard, few
It's not even cardboard, is it? It's a bit of cork.
Yeah, a bit of corkboard.
And
bits
lumps of polystyrene thrown on it.
Painted up grey. Bob's your uncle, Franny's your aunt, one at the bum. No, I'm done.
Ouch.
What's that? Rough ground, you've got a bit of hardboard with varying cat litter bits on. Lovely. And that's, you know, that works perfectly for Guild Ball and any, you know, it's nice to have this kind of generic-y stuff for any game. You can just throw it on a table.
Did you see, there was a pitch, a Guild Ball pitch on, was it Twitter or Facebook the other day? And it was a fisherman's one, and it was basically 2 jetties
All right.
and water.
Nice. No,
It was like shallow water kind of thing, but it
yeah,
looked
like water effects.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
And there's a
No,
lip
that's it.
around it, so you can throw your dice and they wouldn't fall off. And they said the whole thing was just awesome.
Yeah.
Awesomely nice.
I'd love to see one. I mean, I haven't seen this one. Was there like sand dunes and stuff as well?
No.
Because I'd like to see one which is kind of like a, you know, dunes and pools, kind of like that when the tide's out, kind of thing. I'd love to see something like that.
Yeah.
I did see the one that Chris Rutter did, and he's got like this cobbled, what's like a Pebble Beach part, and the pebbles are made out of individual lentils, each glued down, flat side down, curvy side up.
You, sir,
That's fucking nuts.
are either mad
Or mad.
or mad.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not going to say it to your face because you're a big fella.
Yeah. But we like you though.
But I think you're mad. Mad.
On the flip side, you've got, just to go to these like ones again, nice little touch is you can have that either as fast ground as 3 separate individual bits, or you could have it in a completely different game and have it as a pathway through a swamp or whatever. You know,
I never thought of that.
your imagination can kind of go, ooh, what's that? Oh, I'll call that something else.
Like, in most games, you know, scenery's there to break up your lines of sight
Yeah,
and to
from a purely abstract point of view.
break down charges and stuff like that. But, you know, I mean, Guild Ball, it would be played in fields, wouldn't it? It might
Yeah.
be, you know, played at a market square, that sort of thing. It could be played any bloody where. So you're only limited again by your imagination and your budget.
Yeah. And how much effort you want to put in or
Yeah.
whatnot, which is fine, you know. And I mean, I know that they're not available at the minute, but the Guild Ball mats are great because you can just add stuff like this on and it doesn't look weird.
No.
It's really good. We've also got some things from Foreground, which is a company that makes terrain. They do like HDF cutouts and stuff. And you put it all together. Got these little what do you call these?
Crates.
Boxes, crates. No, I'm an idiot. Crates. And they're nicely layered. You know, they come as like on sheets and you put them all together. And I think
They are
they're
gorgeous.
some of my
aren't they?
favourite little things in the world, they are.
Aside from his penis.
Well, aside from that, you've got a little table there. And I think, you know, it's nice because you've got little...
And the carts.
And the carts, yeah. And it's nice. I imagine, in my mind, that to me is what they probably do in Guildford. They go, right, we need something in the way, put some fucking crates down on a picnic table and off you go.
Yeah.
Other terrain we've got... excuse me a moment, ladies and gents.
No idea where he's going. So,
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, no. He's coming back with more shit.
Now this is modern day terrain. But this is an example of...
How lazy we are.
Of how... Yeah.
How lazy and how poor we are. We can't even afford to buy scenery anymore. We have to rely on generous donations from lots of people. What the hell are you?
Well, I'm just saying, cardboard scenery.
My personal favourite.
This is a thing that I think a lot of people don't necessarily...
Think about.
I think, yeah, they don't necessarily think about it. They either think, oh, that's a great idea, or, I don't know.
It's cardboard, it's shit.
But the cost is insane. Yes, alright, you printer ink and blah, 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 but purposes of buying it, you're paying for printer ink and cardboard. You can buy patterns, you can get patterns for free, and you just takes a little bit of effort to put it together, and then you've got, I mean, I know that obviously this is essentially a cardboard box, right?
Pretty much.
But if you wanted the detail, you know, I know it's not three-dimensional or anything, but if you wanted something that looked like that you just made on your own, how long would that take you to make? Forever?
Yep.
Or longer?
Yeah.
You know? You know, to make all these little cars and little buildings
Now
and stuff.
these ones are free.
Yeah.
You know, that's all you need for your table if you're doing a zombie apocalypse or Batman.
Yeah, Batman.
Or anything like that.
Or a modern day
They're just,
war game. Anything like that.
they're literally next to nothing to make.
Yeah.
And the good thing is if you drop it,
Yeah. Oh no, you've broken it. Oh no.
it doesn't break.
It doesn't break.
And if it does get squashed, who cares?
Cut up another one. Oh. Well, oh, stop it.
And then of course you get your nice buildings.
Yep.
And the good thing with these, because we're going to be using these for Zombicide Black Plague when we do our big tabley thing, you can actually take these all apart
Fight inside.
and fight inside.
So if you haven't got, I mean, yes, obviously we all want to go hardcore, buy awesome.
Oh, the thingy, that in.
Yeah. In one thing I would love to do, and I'd love to see it done, is a 6x4 table for Guild Ball. Bearing in mind it is only a 3x3 game, but I'd have a 6x4 table, and I'd have the other 2 foot of the table with like half a little town on it, and the Stoic Arms bar, the tavern that Foreground do. I'd have it like a little town. They're all watching. I'd have people lined up.
Yeah.
You know, all like arms on. I'd love, and just for a Guild Ball, 6x4 table permanently set up.
Oh,
I'd love that.
That would
It'd be amazing.
Lovely, wouldn't it?
I mean,
Wouldn't
I
that
can't
be
see that
nice?
happening, but it would be awesome.
No. I mean, the most we can do is if we do the pitch,
Yeah.
is maybe along the edge, make it look.
Oh,
Like
like
it's
a
the
little
end of
terrace
a-
building or something.
Yeah,
like
so
that.
you can do
that'd
it
be
like
nice.
that.
Yeah. And you know, you don't have to do that for Guild Ball, but it's cool. Makes the game feel good. I mean, if you haven't seen any of our pictures, go to a blog, thebattlehammer.com. Just go and look at it and look at our Zombicide pictures, because we used to play, or we still do play, a Zombicide, the board game, but we play it on a table. You know, on a 6x4 or 8x4 table.
8x4 normally.
With buildings, with trees, and you just work it
Cars.
out. Instead of it being 1 square to 1 square, you just call each square 6 inches for the purposes of range.
And off you
Pretty
go.
much, and off you go, and you can play it like that. There's cars, there's, and it looks so nice. So go and check out those pictures. You can see a whole big 8x4 table done up, modern day-ish.
And it's all cardboard.
It's all cardboard, yeah.
It's all cardboard. The roads, the only thing that aren't cardboard are the trees. And you can do cardboard trees, but we don't.
We
Madge.
talked about terrain.
That's our. I mean, yes. I mean, for 40k, there's all the big stuff. You know, the bases, the bastions, and all that. Yeah, yeah.
they all look
great.
good,
They all look lovely, but
They're very. Once you get one, you've got one. And
Yeah.
it's that kind of like you don't really feel.
oh, I've got this Fortress of Vengeance. What do I do with it?
Yeah.
Well,
When You know, sometimes a hill is what you want
Yeah.
for most games.
Yeah.
But do have a look at cardboard terrain. I highly recommend it.
Anything cardboard actually is great. I love it. I love
Because
working with it.
You know, I think a lot of terrain, the problem is, if you want anything that isn't kind of generic-y, like rough ground or some walls or whatever, you know, you get to that stage where it's like, oh, well, this goes with that game and that goes with this game, but this doesn't go with that other game that I want to play, and I don't want to have to buy new games, and I've got to buy new terrain or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whereas if you want to go cardboard, you just say, right, okay, I'll get some, what's the word?
Stuff.
Some plans or whatever, nets, whatever you call them.
Yeah.
And go, right, I'll try some cardboard terrain out for modern day or fantasy or different scales or whatever it is. And a lot of stuff you can just buy the one thing and then scale it down from 28mm down to 10mm,
Yep.
up to 50mm or whatever game it is, size it is you play. You can just change the size of the picture and you get, you know, you've got all that terrain. And it takes a little bit of making, but I mean, it's damn sight better than having to try and come up with all this stuff from scratch built.
Yeah, but we did that on one of our other videos, didn't we?
Yeah.
We like spent an hour throwing about some pieces of cardboard, and we come up with, you know, the heart of a city block for Batman.
Yeah. Which we've got to play at some point.
Yeah, I know. Too many games, not enough time.
Yeah.
And now they've done and we've got to get ready for the Guild Ball tournament, haven't we?
So the reason that we are talking about terrain is because, as we said before, we've got a tournament
Lumbered.
coming up.
Lumbered.
We've got a tournament.
Pressure.
Yeah. We've got a tournament coming up on Saturday, which is the Norfolk Open at Athena Games. As we say before, go and check it out. But they have, was it yesterday, day before? Just before the weekend, wasn't it?
Friday.
Friday they changed, well I say changed, they redid the cards so they're Season 2 style. So for those of you who don't know, this is your Season 2 style card. You've got your playbook results and stuff up here instead of on the back, and you've got your character plays here instead of on the back, and then on the back you've got your traits and your heroics, which is stuff that you should be able to remember anyway. And they've redone all of the cards like that, but they have changed a couple of things.
Yes.
Not a huge amount, as was in the last errata.
Well, when's the new errata out?
This week,
This
I think.
week.
But I think it is just it's not a whole new set of stuff. It's pretty much just reconfiguring stuff that's on the cards.
I did hear though that one of the rules is if anyone's using a full Union team, you're allowed to kick them square in the balls.
I think that is true. Yes.
Chris Hay,
Yeah.
my boot's got your name on it.
Indeed.
I think it's your boot.
Yeah, well, I see what you mean, yeah, because it's got his name on it. The two major changes
Blind.
are blind, which was 6-inch range, AOE, sustained, cost 1, target enemy model suffers -4 attack, -4/-4 move. It is now cost 1, range 8, but not an AOE. Target enemy model suffers -2 attack, -2/-2 kick, and -2/-2 move.
Which is fair enough. You're being blinded. How come you can still kick really, really well?
It's true. So I see the value of that. I'm slightly disappointed that it's not an AOE anymore, but I know
It doesn't balance. It's a balance issue.
Yeah, I'm aware of it.
You know,
for a balance
if
point.
it was still a area effect, you're spending 1 point of influence to get that much effect. When you can you could almost bugger up an entire team,
True.
and that's why they've done it like that.
Yeah, I can.
I read stuff sometimes. Reading good.
I know why they've done it. It's just frustrating.
I'm just paraphrasing.
Someone else.
Mr. Perkins.
Jamie P. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the -2/-2 kick. You know, -2/-2 move. Yes, that would have slowed people down when it was -4/-4. That is like a big deal for a lot of teams.
Yeah.
I kind of almost wish it was cost 2 now. I know that sounds silly, but cost 1. Yes, it's good, but you're not really going to pull it off often. For those, especially because the -2 attack and the -2/-2 move now isn't quite as valuable. Let's say.
Yeah.
So now you're looking at that -2/-2 kick, and I mean that's really cool.
Yeah.
But you're only rolling one dice, and most strikers are on 5s to hit anyway.
Yes.
So it kind of like
Maybe you're not meant to be using it against the strikers though. Maybe you're meant to be like using it
midfield
midfield to
yeah.
actually disrupt the. Look at us talking stuff. People are gonna be really pissed off.
Oh no, yeah, I could use it against Obulus. That'd be great.
You really think that's going to bother me?
Well, -2 tack, -2 kick, -2 move. Well, yeah, you can still do Puppet Master and stuff.
Ain't going to bother me in the least, matey.
But when he does his weird little forwardy skipping ahead and trying to
Don't know what you mean. Don't know what you
he's only
mean.
got a kick of 2 anyway. Oh boy, would you? Oh no, stop it! Ah, See, Frankie didn't want you to do that. Oh.
The viewers did, though. The viewers did.
Yeah. I know.
What was the other one? Hasn't Gutter been
I'd almost like.
nobbled again, hasn't she?
I'd almost like. I'd almost like Blind to have like a Guild Ball symbol as well, or maybe on 2 hits.
You don't much, do you?
No, I'm saying.
Fuck me! I mean,
because
you
that-
alchemists are bollocks anyway.
Oh, poo off.
Look at us, we play football, but we'll bring lots of stuff that we can throw around and annoy people.
Puppet
Bit
Master,
like,
Puppet
don't talk
Master,
about. It's
Puppet
like
Master.
Hunters. Oh, great. Another team coming to a football game, bring in melee weapons, ranged weapons. Poof. I like that art though. Did you see that art?
Yeah. The art looks really nice. Go and check it out on the website. Go into
Lovely
Steam
piece
Forge,
of
check out
art.
the art. It looks lovely. With
The moment, I mean,
He's
that's
just
shooting
jumping up
Midas in
with
the
this, yeah.
face. If only.
So the other major change is Gutter, who chain grab is now. We already knew that it didn't do damage.
Oh,
we
you
already
haven't got the
changed
new
it,
one,
but-
have you?
That's right. It'll be in there somewhere. I know what it is. I won't be using her this time anyway.
Ooh, you're going pure.
Yeah, I went pure last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now our chain grab's only 4 inches. I think that's actually a bit too much, if I'm honest. 4 inches. It's not very long. That's what she said.
No, because I think she was completely overpowered.
But even after they changed her around and the life drinker was down to 1,
I don't even bother using her. I've never used her.
can you use her in the
Probably not.
nutrition? No,
That's why I've never used her.
you can use her in the brewers.
I wouldn't bother. Because
I-
a lot of people just use her and Rage.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
whatever team they can put me in, they put me in. I'm like, that's a bit sort of samey and dull.
Yeah. And I mean, I found actually upped my game when I first got the butchers, I was playing semi-pure butchers. Then I started putting Gutter in because I wanted a reposition, not
Yeah.
for anything else. I know that this was pre-errata,
Mm.
but I literally just used it for a repositioning to get people in so I could jump on them and give them the bomb sex. But actually, it upped my game when I took her out. I got better because I was trying to not think about her. Because also when
Not that much better though, are you?
yeah, well,
Not recently, mate.
not recently, no.
Not
But
recently.
look at the rankings.
Rankings are irrelevant.
Don't say that to Ben Redmond.
Irrelevant. Did you see his data?
Oh, it looks so good. Nice one. The guy did the Messengers Guild, for those of you who don't know, has done a little robot-y thing to
Awesome.
the data table for his little model. It looks wicked.
Awesome.
But yeah, I think 4 inches is like, that's not really a reposition now, is it? It's more like a bit of a shove, you know.
Yeah.
But that's just me,
Being a whinging bitch.
possibly.
No, possibly about it. You are a whinging bitch.
But like Puppet Master, when you can make people move their base move.
Yeah. I can make you move your base move by pushing you off that fucking chair.
I'm
You
just
laser
saying,
toe rat.
or lure, or a lot of these other things.
Yeah.
Why are they not? Why is chain grab better than them?
It's not.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Because it's irrelevant. Fucking Union player, mate. No one cares.
I suppose, and that
Dirty Union.
I can imagine. From a Union player's perspective, it would be mildly frustrating because you're looking at a whole game of like Gutter has to worry about how she works with the brewers, butchers, engineers, fishermen, and Union. So they have to balance her accordingly.
Well, maybe, they should, like, for example, as a really way out concept, try a proper team.
Well, yeah, they could do that.
Not a bunch of stinking mercenaries.
Yeah,
Just
but,
a thought.
yeah,
Just a
but
thought.
The new rage, though. If anything was going to turn me, it's the new rage. To Union.
I won't allow you to play around here then.
Sorry.
And you've got no friends. Nobody likes you.
What a cunt.
Yeah.
Oh, what a cunt.
But that's the only real change, isn't it? We
Yeah.
don't know what the other changes are going to be.
Yeah, we
Until
did
we,
think that Harry the Hat was completely different because they released a completely different card with like everything completely
He was
changed.
a captain as well. wasn't it?
He had a completely different set of rules, and I don't think it actually fit with anyone else. So it was like a completely random selection.
They just got.
There
Oops.
you go. But they've changed it back since. I wonder if maybe that's a future thing that they've accidentally let slip.
Oh, I
Perhaps.
don't know. Wasn't there a problem with Tapper as well?
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't know.
Possibly. Oh, I think there was Mark Target was written two different ways. That was
Ah.
the thing. But it's once a turn for him and not once a turn for Boiler when it should be once a turn for both of them.
Ah. Well, that's a half hour wasted, isn't it? Half
Yeah.
hour of absolute wank. If you actually managed
We
to
wasted
learn...
our time and you wasted yours.
Yeah. I mean, we're here for the fun of it, but you lot didn't have to be here, did ya? Have we got anything else important to tell them?
Only that we've got this tourney coming up. So
have.
wish us luck for that.
And
who
I
will you be
believe I'm playing the Morticians, matey.
I'll be playing my Butchers.
And I do believe that's on the Saturday.
Yep.
And next Sunday,
Next Sunday.
there's another tournament.
Oh, man.
2 tournaments in 2 weeks.
Yeah. At Great Yarmouth.
Yes.
Coastal Open.
So you're probably not going to get any normal filming out of us,
No, not
but
just
there
yet.
will be obviously some Guild Ball
Yeah.
stuff that we'll be
Because we'll
filming.
have to practice for the tourneys and stuff like that. But we may well do some other bits and pieces.
And we're going to have to do timed as well. Oh, timed.
We'll do that next.
I feel dirty, yeah. I feel dirty.
You are dirty.
So yeah, we've got those planned, and then I think after that, it goes quiet for a bit. I mean, our next big one will be in May, won't it?
Vengeance!
Boom!
So looking forward to that.
Battle Hammer will be there, and
First
all of
ever
our
125 player, 124. Yeah.
in all of our orangey goodness, we shall be there causing trouble and mayhem.
Yarp.
Because
Be
that's
there or
what we
be
do.
square.
That's what we do.
Yeah, it'd be good to see everyone.
Yeah, well. But then, yeah, that's about it. Then it's back cracking on with the filming.
Yeah.
Got to get some Wrath of Kings in because
Yes,
that is
indeed.
such a good little game.
Cracking little game. Really enjoying it.
Um,
Fishman.
I think it's March. The 2-player sets come out. So if you're thinking of a new game,
Yeah.
I would recommend it. It's a
Yeah.
good little game. Apart from that, Parker's mum's still hot.
Oh, no, it's snowing her. She's probably not hot anymore.
Oh, that wasn't snow
Oh, no,
all
she
over
had
her,
the
mate.
heat.
That wasn't snow all over her.
Asbestos.
No, it wasn't that either. It was good old cotton wool.
Do you know, speaking of asbestos snow, you know in, we're off to see the Wizard of Oz. Sometimes I think my brain doesn't,
Like you?
what's that thing, work very well.
Work and better.
There's a bit where Dorothy's laying in the snow and snow's falling
Yeah.
down. That's asbestos.
Is it?
Yeah, it's asbestos snow.
Oopsie.
She's there like, I'm going in her mouth and everything, and it's poison. It's cancer poison. Yay!
Yay! There was another point of news that I just wanted to quickly mention. Oh yes, tomorrow, another Kickstarter starts up.
Oh yeah, another Kickstarter.
Twisted.
Which is
A skirmish,
steampunky.
Dickensian kind of. The miniatures look awesome.
Yeah. They do look
Oliver
amazing.
Twist.
And he's all like,
And
they-
Dodger,
Yeah.
the Artful Dodger is just like the top half of a lad, and his bottom half is a like motorcycle wheel. Awesome
and
figures.
they've got this Fagin where he's kind of bent over and all kind of.
Yeah, you see, he's
He's
standing.
got like a robot arm. Thing.
Yeah, have you seen that? He's standing on a manhole cover, and it's being moved by a load of rats underneath
Oh, I
it. It's
didn't see
absolutely
that.
awesome.
Wicked.
Yeah, and they've got another. There's another figure. I can't remember what he is, but he looks like death warmed up kind of thing, standing there with a shield and a big pointy hat and everything. And I looked at it, and the shield was like a stopwatch.
All right.
And I'm thinking, that whole thing painted grey would make a great Mortician's goal. End of times
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of.
Yeah.
But yeah, awesome. And they've got they've done a building as well, haven't they?
Oh, the hardboard one. Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
I shall be all over that.
Like jism over a face.
Yes. Yes.
What?
So, yuck. So, other videos we've got to go up as yet. We've still got all of our Guild Ball ones we've been playing. We've got the game with Paul Sutton. The rest of it's got to go up because someone said, "Where's the rest of it?" Oh, for God's sakes! We demand, fella. Demand. They demand we stop. Then we have no use of living. And what would be like? So, that's enough of us waffling on.
Yeah. But don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked it and want to subscribe. If you don't like it, don't want to subscribe, then don't like and subscribe. But we'd like it if you liked and subscribes.
But there's something else in there. We don't just want you to like and subscribe.
Oh yeah.
Get involved.
Yeah.
And how do they get involved, Parky?
Well, you go to our Patreon page.
What happens there?
Well, they can donate anywhere between $1 and $1 million. Probably actually more if they want to.
Mr. Branson, hello.
That helps us do stuff, produce more videos, get more content out to you. We are looking at getting a second camera. We can borrow one sometimes, but we're looking to buy a second camera.
Thanks to the unique way the BBC's funded.
Yeah, we're looking to buy a new camera, possibly more lighting, you know, stuff like that to really...
And more toys for us, basically.
And more toys because we can then play the toys and paint the toys and make more videos. You know, not that just a case of getting more toys.
I thought you were only doing it so we get beer. Oh!
But also, yeah, we can, you know, obviously if we've got money coming in, then we can spend more money to make more videos.
Yeah. And we can do...
Don't feel obliged, but please!
We haven't eaten in weeks!
Yeah.
So there you go. That's basically all we're getting.
And you get bonuses. If you are a Patreon, I should probably let you know, if you donate $5 or more, you can get a cool special limited edition Battlehammer wristband.
Limited to 30,000.
Yeah. To prove your love for us. If you donate even if you donate as little as $1, you will get access to special limited patron only videos, which will be slightly different to what we normally do.
Oh yes, they are very different.
You know, they tend to be
Sticky.
one-off games rather than games that we play a lot of. They also tend to be a bit more drunk and ranty, which people seem to like.
Yeah, we got told off the other day for actually having one that was slightly educational.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who'd have thought that, eh?
And if you are a patron, then you can donate. If you're donating, rather, then you can suggest videos that we will do, and we will put a vote out to our, patrons. And
what, the whole 7 of them?
Hey, 7's better than none.
It is indeed.
7 in one blow and all that. And I think if you donate, what's it, $20?
20, you get
a special limited edition made only for you T-shirt, which it says Battlehamster number. I think we've got 2 Battle Hamsters so far, haven't we? So you'll be Battle Hamster number 3, or whatever number you are, and it'll have your name on it, and then to prove that you are an official Battle Hamster. So go and check them out.
How could you not live with yourselves?
Well, yeah, how could you not live with yourself?
Precisely.
Because you can't not live with yourself.
Exactly, just making sure you're still awake.
Was this all a dream? No, we should have finished on that. Really.
We should have done,
really
but... Yes, I'm just a figment of your imagination.
Or am I a figment of your imagination? Oh no. Stay hammered. I don't know if this is a wibbly wobbly dream thing or if I'm being a fish man.
Fuck off, fishman. And the best bit is there's Parker doing all his twat things. And look who's down there, sitting in the sun. Who's a bitch? Who's a bitch? Yeah, and then we'll just go back for the last.